Welcome, seekers of truth and wisdom. Have you ever felt like you're on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening? Well, you're in the right place. Spiritual awakening, a concept as old as humanity itself, is a profound shift in consciousness, an open door to a world unseen. It is an inner transformation, a radical change in your fundamental perception of reality. It's as if a veil has been lifted, revealing a new layer of truth that's been hidden from your sight. This awakening is not a one-size-fits-all experience. It's a deeply personal journey that can be triggered by moments of profound joy, intense suffering, or even simple, quiet reflection. It's a path of self-discovery that can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe around us. The signs of spiritual awakening are as varied as the individuals experiencing them. You might feel a deep sense of interconnectedness, an overwhelming compassion for all living beings, or a sudden awareness of recurring patterns in your life. You might experience vivid dreams, an increased sensitivity, or a strong desire for solitude. Yet, as wondrous as this journey can be, it's not always easy. There can be confusion, fear, even pain. But remember, every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Every obstacle, a stepping stone towards greater wisdom. And that's why we're here, to guide you, to support you, and to help you make sense of this extraordinary journey. There's a wealth of knowledge waiting to be discovered, insights that can illuminate your path and inspire your soul. So, stick around. We're just getting started, and there's so much more to explore. Your spiritual awakening is a journey worth taking, a path that can lead to profound personal growth and self-discovery. It's an adventure of a lifetime, and we're here to walk it with you. Remember, your journey is unique, and understanding it is the first step towards spiritual awakening. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights. But why do some of us suffer during this spiritual awakening? Are they the chosen ones? Let's dive into the concept of the chosen ones in spirituality. These individuals are not chosen in the traditional sense, as if singled out by a higher power for a divine mission. Rather, they are individuals who have chosen themselves to walk the path of spiritual awakening, a journey not devoid of challenges and, yes, suffering. This suffering is not an arbitrary infliction of pain, nor a divine test or punishment. Instead, it's an inherent part of the process of spiritual growth. Just as a caterpillar must endure the confinement of a chrysalis before emerging as a butterfly, so too must the spiritually awakening endure their own form of suffering. So why do these chosen ones experience suffering during their spiritual awakening? It's a question that has puzzled philosophers and spiritual thinkers for centuries. The answer, however, is less complex than it might appear. The suffering often stems from the clash between the individual's expanding consciousness and the limitations of their previous beliefs, behaviors, and societal norms. Imagine you're inside a box that's been your home for a long time. Suddenly you realize there's an entire universe outside this box, filled with endless possibilities and truths that contradict everything you've known. The process of breaking free from this box, of expanding your consciousness beyond its former boundaries, is often a painful one. It's a process of unlearning, shedding old skins, and stepping into the unknown. This suffering is also a reflection of the depth of transformation that the individual is undergoing. As they awaken spiritually, they become more sensitive to the energies around them. They begin to perceive the world in a fundamentally different way, which can be both enlightening and overwhelming. The suffering in this case is a sign that they are pushing their boundaries, challenging their comfort zones, and growing as spiritual beings. But it's important to remember that this suffering isn't a punishment. It's a transformative process that leads to a deeper understanding of oneself and the universe. It's the fire that tempers the steel, the pressure that turns coal into diamond. It's the catalyst that spurs the individual to seek truth, wisdom, and inner peace. The suffering of the chosen ones during their spiritual awakening is a testament to their courage, resilience, and commitment to their spiritual journey. They have chosen to face the challenges head-on, to endure the growing pains, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more in tune with their spiritual essence. So, The next time you find yourself questioning the suffering you're experiencing during your spiritual awakening, remember this. You're not being punished. You're being transformed. You're shedding your old self and birthing a new one. You're becoming more aligned with your higher self, more attuned to the universe and more aware of your divine purpose. So the suffering isn't a punishment, but rather a part of the transformative process. Now let's delve deeper into understanding this suffering. What does it entail? The journey of spiritual awakening is filled with various forms of suffering. This suffering is not a punishment, but rather a means of growth and transformation. It is a process of shedding old layers, revealing the true self hidden underneath. It's important to understand that this suffering is not singular, but rather multifaceted, often manifesting in emotional, mental, and physical forms. Let's start with emotional suffering. This is often the most immediate type of suffering one experiences during spiritual awakening. It's characterized by feelings of sadness, anger, fear, or anxiety. You might feel these emotions more intensely than you've ever felt before, and they might seem to come from nowhere. This is because during spiritual awakening, we confront our deepest, most buried feelings and fears. We are forced to face the shadows within us that we've been running from or ignoring. Next up, mental suffering. This can be even more challenging to navigate. It involves grappling with existential questions, wrestling with unsettling truths, and confronting the limitations of our current beliefs and perceptions. You might find yourself questioning everything you once held to be true. You might feel lost, confused, and overwhelmed. This is because spiritual awakening is essentially a process of deconstruction. It's about breaking down the walls of illusion so we can rebuild our understanding of reality from a place of authenticity and clarity. Lastly, physical suffering. This is often the most overlooked aspect of spiritual awakening, yet it is equally significant. As our consciousness expands, our bodies often struggle to keep up. You might experience physical symptoms like fatigue, headaches, or unexplained aches and pains. Some even report feeling sensations of energy moving through their bodies. This is your body's way of processing the energetic shifts that are occurring within you. It's crucial to listen to your body during this time and give it the care and rest it needs. So why all this suffering? Why must we go through this intense process of emotional, mental, and physical upheaval? The answer lies in transformation. Much like a caterpillar must dissolve into a formless goo before it can transform into a butterfly, we too must go through a process of dissolution before we can emerge as our most authentic selves. This suffering is a necessary part of that process. It breaks us open, forces us to confront our shadows, and ultimately paves the way for profound growth and transformation. Of course, this suffering is not easy to endure. It can be incredibly challenging and at times may feel insurmountable. But it's important to remember that it is not without purpose. It is a catalyst for growth, a tool for transformation, and a necessary part of the journey towards spiritual awakening. Understanding this suffering is crucial to navigate through the process of spiritual awakening. And remember, no matter how intense the suffering may seem, it is not permanent. Like everything in life, it too shall pass. And when it does, you'll find that you've emerged stronger, wiser, and more in tune with your true self than ever before. Suffering can be overwhelming, but remember, it's part of your journey. So how can we cope with it? As we journey upon the path of spiritual awakening, we may encounter periods of intense suffering. This is not a punishment, but rather a part of the process, a necessary stage of transformation. But how can we navigate these challenging moments? Here are some practical tips and techniques to help you cope. Firstly, embrace meditation. Meditation allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment, to understand that we are not defined by our suffering. In the quietude of meditation, we can experience a deep sense of peace, even amidst the storm. Regular practice can help us cultivate this inner tranquility, offering a sanctuary within ourselves, no matter what we're facing externally. Next, let's talk about mindfulness. This is the practice of being present in the moment, fully aware of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can step back from the whirlwind of our thoughts and feelings, observing them as transient states rather than defining aspects of our identities. This perspective can help us better manage our suffering, providing a sense of detachment that can alleviate its intensity. Self-care is another crucial element in coping with suffering during spiritual awakening. This involves tending to our physical, emotional, and mental needs, ensuring that we're nourishing ourselves on all levels. This could mean eating a healthy diet, getting plenty of rest, engaging in physical activity, or indulging in activities that bring us joy. By taking care of ourselves, we can build resilience and provide our bodies and minds with the strength they need to navigate the tumultuous waters of spiritual awakening. Moreover, don't underestimate the power of seeking support. This journey can feel isolating, but remember, you're not alone. Reach out to trusted friends or family, join spiritual communities, or seek guidance from mentors. Sharing your experiences and struggles can provide a sense of camaraderie, and others may offer insights from their own journeys that can help you in yours. Lastly, remember to be patient with yourself. Spiritual awakening is a profoundly transformative process, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed at times. It's okay to take a step back, to rest, to experience your emotions fully. This isn't a race, and there's no right or wrong way to navigate this journey. Your path is uniquely yours, and every step you take, no matter how small, is a testament to your courage and resilience. Coping with this suffering is a test of your strength and resilience. You're stronger than you think. Remember, the intensity of your struggle is a testament to the magnitude of your transformation. Like a caterpillar undergoing metamorphosis, the struggle is part of the process, and from it you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. So breathe, take one step at a time, and trust in your journey. You're doing just fine. Despite the suffering, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. What does this light look like? Well, let's delve into that. The journey of spiritual awakening is not a walk in the park. It's often a tumultuous path, fraught with suffering and confusion. But if you endure, if you persist, there is a light at the end of this tunnel. And this light isn't just a mere flicker. It's a beacon of transformation, a beacon of enlightenment. The first outcome of this journey, the first ray of this light, is heightened self-awareness. You begin to see yourself in a new light. You uncover aspects of yourself that were previously hidden in the shadows. You discover strengths you never knew you had, and you acknowledge weaknesses that offer opportunities for growth. This self-awareness is like a compass, guiding you through life with more purpose, more direction. Then comes inner peace. Now, this doesn't mean that all your problems magically disappear. No, but you find a certain calm in the storm. You learn to ride the waves of life with grace rather than getting swept away. You find peace within yourself despite the chaos outside. This inner peace is like a steady flame, burning bright even in the darkest of nights. Next is greater empathy. You start to view the world through a broader lens. You feel more deeply, understand more fully. You connect with others on a level that transcends the mundane. This empathy is like a bridge, connecting you to others in a profound, meaningful way. And finally, a deeper connection with the universe. You realize that you are not a solitary entity, but part of a vast, intricate web of existence. You sense the interconnectedness of all things, the divine dance of the cosmos. This connection is like a cosmic symphony, and you are an integral part of it. It's important to remember that these outcomes aren't rewards to be won or prizes to be earned. They are natural byproducts of the journey, the inevitable result of walking the path of spiritual awakening. And yes, the journey can be tough, the suffering can be intense. But remember, the most beautiful flowers bloom in the harshest conditions. It's also worth noting that this light at the end of the tunnel isn't a destination. It's not a place where you arrive and then everything is perfect. Rather, it's a state of being, a way of living. It's about finding the light within yourself and letting it guide you through life's tunnels. So when you find yourself in the thick of suffering, when you're wandering through the dark tunnel of spiritual awakening, remember this light. Remember that this journey is not about escaping the darkness, but about finding the light within it. And once you find this light, once you embrace it, you'll see that it was worth every step of the journey. So the light at the end of the tunnel is worth the journey. Scene script. In conclusion, spiritual awakening is a transformative journey, often marked by periods of suffering. But remember, you're not alone. We've traversed the path of spiritual awakening together, delving into the intricate details of this journey. We've explored the concept of the chosen ones and the unique suffering they endure. Yet it's essential to keep in mind that this suffering isn't a punishment but a catalyst for growth and transformation. This journey is a metamorphosis, a process that transforms you from a caterpillar into a butterfly. It's your journey towards a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. The suffering you endure is a part of this transformation. It's the fire that tempers the steel, making it stronger, more resilient. We've also discussed the importance of understanding this suffering. It's crucial to acknowledge it, to not shy away from it, but to face it head-on. Only then can you begin to cope with it, to learn from it, and to grow from it. It's a process, and like any process, it takes time. Be patient with yourself, and remember, it's okay to ask for help. But most importantly, we've talked about the light at the end of the tunnel. The suffering is not endless. It's a phase, a part of the journey, and it will pass. Once you've walked through the fire of transformation, you'll emerge on the other side, stronger, wiser, and more in tune with yourself and the universe. So as we conclude, keep in mind that your spiritual awakening, though marked by suffering, is a journey of growth and self-discovery. It's a path that leads to a greater understanding of yourself and the universe. Remember, you're the chosen one, and this journey will lead you to a greater understanding of yourself and the universe. Don't forget to subscribe for more enlightening content. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening.